We're familiar with the unique characteristics of boomers, Gen Xers, and millennials. But what do we know about the next generation? Born between 1997 and 2015, most of Generation Z are students today, learning and preparing for the workforce in a way like no other generation before them. Over a quarter of the global population belongs to this generation. Across the globe, this is a large, significant cohort. Bigger than the millennials in the US, they're not simply an amped-up version of their older counterparts, but a group with their own characteristics. Gen Z is a generation to whom diversity is the norm. They are truly our first global generation, and their digital connectedness shrinks the world, making time zones feel irrelevant as messages from the other side of the planet are delivered to their smartphones in an instant. Because it's so easy to maintain friendships around the world, this generation knows a lot about global issues. They're extremely realistic, having witnessed the Great Recession, school violence, and the War on Terror. They are confident, but pragmatic about the future. An open-minded group, they're outspoken on global human rights, and are actively working to make the world a better place. They still watch TV, but are more likely to watch Netflix and YouTube. They often multitask on up to 5 screens, preferring snack-sized digital interactions and emojis over words. This is a generation that values online privacy, preferring transient social media such as Snapchat and Whisper to the persistent record of Facebook. By 2022, this group will make up 40% of all U.S. consumers. Today, they are savers versus spenders, yet still contribute to the U.S. economy to the tune of $44 billion. That's a lot of allowance. Where do they spend their money? 6 out of 10 Gen Zers would rather own a cool product than have a cool experience, and consistently choose quality over quantity. Their quality investment isn't just in products, it's in themselves. 1 in 2 believe they will get a college degree, twice as many as Gen X. As self-taught independent learners and natural risk takers, they are more interested in starting their own business than any other generation. But if they can't own it, they would prefer to work for a mid-sized business. Astoundingly, 1/4 of these teens are connected to the internet within 5 minutes of waking up, while 3/4 are connected in an hour or less. Every single teen with a smartphone is connected at least 1 hour per day, and nearly half are connected 10+ hours per day. In a super connected world, this generation is the most connected of all. The majority have smartphones and send and receive, on average, 3,400 texts per month. But it's not just all-day text sessions. This group are confident online learners who enjoy contributing their opinions online and seeking out their own learning. Which leads us to wonder, as the use of technology continues to rise, what impact will it have on attention? Most Gen Zers prefer technology to help them accomplish their goals, yet they also like hands-on projects. While a third work on group projects online, just over half still prefer face-to-face communication. How can we support this generation when they need to work person to person, collaborate virtually, access multiple types of digital and analog information, and still have time to think deeply and process alone? Teachers themselves are mixed on the impact of technology. Many believe digital tools have a positive impact on students' research habits, but nearly the same number believe those digital tools distract more than they help. And the latest attention research indicates teachers have a right to their mixed feelings. As the use of technology has grown, the average American attention span has decreased 25% in the last 15 years. Is this a true loss of attention or an improved ability to filter? The tension is playing out as this generation matures. What will happen to this next generation? What impact will their connected, caring, self-starting members have? How will they balance the need for technology and connectedness with deep thinking and intense personal interaction? And as educators, designers, and architects, how can we think about learning spaces and pedagogies that encourage them to be successful?